Hi, how's it going? I'm gonna be completely honest, I haven't done this in a very long time. But today we're going to restring a guitar. My friend got this at an auction. There's 5 strings on there, it's missing one. And the strings have seen better days, so we're gonna go ahead and change them out. I thought I'd make this a little fun tutorial, because why not? Today we're gonna be using the Dario extra light gauge strings. Yeah, I use the Dario strings, they're pretty great. These are the tools that I use. This is pretty much an advanced version of this. It just has the clippers on there. And I also like the little wedge right here that you use to pull out the pins. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do is take all the strings off the guitar. To avoid it popping up in your face, you want to take the string, the tuning peg, you want to take the tuning peg and tune it down. And this will loosen the string so it doesn't explode in your face and, you die. Once it's been loosened, you're going to take this thing, you're going to slide it right under the little pin, and you're going to pop it up. See how easy that is? And boom. And you want to save these. And now it should be loose enough for you to just pop the string out, and then you can unwrap it from the little thingy up here. And then boom. Careful with these so you don't step on them. They can be pretty sharp at the end. Make sure you dispose of these properly. And now you just repeat the process. Now that all the strings are gone, I usually get some lemon oil specifically made for the neck of the guitar and rub it in there to help preserve the life of the wood. I can't find any. I had a bottle somewhere around here, but we're gonna skip that step for now. Another quick tip that tends to help me is I like to turn these little tuning pegs where the little tiny hole is facing forward so it's easier for the string to go in. Now we open our strings. It comes color coordinated to tell you, which string is which. So, the high E string is the silver little ball at the end. B is purple, whatnot. Just follow this and it's not hard. You got it, you can do it. So we're gonna do the high string first. So here's the string. Something that I like to do is bend this downward to kind of help it stick a little bit more. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm just gonna go about maybe half an inch or an inch past the little end of the peg here and do a slight bend downward, like that. And then I'm going to take one of these little pegs here, put them down into the hole, push this down, push down, and pull out. Nobody ever tells you how much slack you want on there. I don't know. That's a good question. If you're pulling the string taut, maybe that much slack. I don't know, guesstimate. I can't really tell you that. Another important thing is you want to make sure you're twisting it the right way. So I usually take another instrument to look at which way it's going. Okay, so you want it to go outside. If you look at the uke, it's going out. So you want it to go that direction, because if you go in, it's going to be backwards. And you don't want that. So you're going to stick this in through the hole. You're going to wrap it around. It's a little hard for you to see, ain't it? You're going to wrap it and go under the string. Pull it tight. I'm going to wrap it around probably twice. Wrap around again. Twice. And then boom. I got this much slack left. And then I'm going to start tightening it. Sometimes the peg at the bottom will pop out, so you have to keep an eye out for that as well. You want to make sure it's lined up with the right groove as well. Yep. There we go. Should look something like this at the top. I know it's a lighter gauge string, so it's harder to see. Basically, it's just starting to wrap around this, and it's going in that direction, which is the right direction to go in. All right, let's do another one. Let's do the G string. Maybe this is easier to see. So again, repeating this, I'm just gonna take it and bend it at the end. Bring it over here, take one of these, stick it in, slide this in, push down, relatively hard, pull up. Twist this little tuning peg so that the hole is facing me. Through the hole, I'm gonna make sure to push down this peg when I'm tuning it down here so that it doesn't pop out, because sometimes it does. Take the string, I'm gonna go around this way, under. Just gonna loop it around the little peg like twice. Again, go over, go under, around, twice. Start twisting it. What the hell's going on here? What the hell? Sorry, Emil. Get this. I do like one loop around. I don't have the equipment to do this. I don't get paid to do this. Just remember that. So if you expect professionalism, you're not getting it. So I do a loop around, and after this, I'm just gonna push it through. And then pull it, oh, it's kind of new. Pull it taut. So now we have this. And then I'm just gonna start twisting the tuning pegs until it starts getting tighter. So once you got all your strings on there, you wanna tune it. Usually you can use a guitar tuner, an online tuner, you can tune it by ear, whatever you wanna do. I'm gonna go ahead and tune it, I'll be right back. Once you're done tuning, you'll find that the strings stay perfectly in tune. They don't. Though because they're new strings, they're gonna need time to stretch out and, you know, get used to the guitar. But you're just gonna have to retune it a couple of times, and this is when those wire trimmers come in handy. You get to cut off all the excess, unless you want to look cool and poke someone's eye out. The sound of freshly changed strings is awesome. It sounds really, really nice.